How can beginners learn the kettlebell clean easily? Imagine transforming your workout routine with a move that combines strength, coordination, and power. The kettlebell clean is a fundamental exercise that can elevate your fitness, but mastering it requires understanding the proper technique and progression. For those new to kettlebell training, breaking down the movement into manageable steps can make the learning process smooth and effective. First, it is essential to select the correct kettlebell weight. Beginners should start with a lighter kettlebell, typically between 8 and 12 kilograms, to focus on from without risking injury. Proper grip is crucial. Hold the kettlebell firmly with your palm facing your body, ensuring your wrist remains neutral throughout the movement. Begin by standing with your feet shoulder-width apart, the kettlebell placed on the ground about a foot in front of you. Hinge at the hips by pushing your hips back and slightly bending your knees, keeping your back flat and chest up. Reach forward with one hand and grasp the kettlebell handle firmly. As you lift the kettlebell, drive through your hips by extending your hips and knees explosively, pulling the kettlebell upward along your body. The goal is to bring the kettlebell to the rack position, resting on the outside of your forearm with your elbow tucked in close to your torso. To facilitate learning, focus on the hip hinge movement rather than pulling with your arm. The power should come from your hips and legs, not your upper body. As the kettlebell rises, keep it close to your body, and avoid swinging it outward or using your arm to lift. Once the kettlebell reaches the rack position, stabilize your core and shoulders before lowering it back to the ground with control. Practicing the movement in slow, controlled repetitions helps build muscle memory and ensures proper technique. It is beneficial to perform drills that emphasize the hip hinge and explosive hip drive separately before combining them into the clean motion. Using instructional videos or working with a qualified trainer can provide visual cues and immediate feedback, which are invaluable for beginners. Incorporating mobility exercises for the hips, hamstrings, and shoulders can also improve your ability to perform the kettlebell clean smoothly. Consistent practice, patience, and attention to detail will gradually develop your skill and confidence with this dynamic movement.